So, fashionably late as usual, I finally saw the last Guardians of the Galaxy movie this past weekend. It was pretty good. First, I'd like to talk about the first Guardians movie, one many people at the time didn't expect to do well at all. For many fans of the Marvel Universe, even some of the hardcore ones, many of them just kind of went, "Who is this and why should I care?" Of course, now everyone knows the series due to the film's resounding success in the box office, but regardless, the film wasn't as well regarded as it is now. Looking back on it now, I can see a few flaws I didn't see in the first run around when I first saw the movie. It's like pretty much everyone did. And while there aren't a lot of problems, nitpicking is what I do best, so I'll get to that later though. Let's start with the good stuff. The movie stars Star-Lord, a rather egotistical man from Earth who acts like Kirk at his best and an immature child at his worst, aka the new Kirk. He's eventually caught up in a race for one of the many Infinity Gems, much like the rest of the Marvel Universe. It's set up as a powerful artifact like the rest, but it's really only brought up twice and then in the climax where it's used a marvelous effect. You know, like every other Marvel movie. His partners in crime, who slowly become friends with him after screwing with each other non-stop, are Gamora, a sexy green space alien, Rocket Raccoon, a literal science experiment, Drax, a disgraced warrior who's lost his home, and Groot, a tree who has since become the series' mascot. Overused mascot. Like, seriously, they put him on everything, even ads. And macaroni and cheese. Granted, they do that for everyone. The film has a nice ending, though, and sets up the gigantic Marvel franchise universe that's been just diligently worked on and fixed for the past 10 years. It sets up the adventures of this small crew of mercenaries to take to the stars and get paid. Mostly get paid. Loads of money! Also, for a Marvel film, the movie certainly didn't take itself too seriously. With performances from Chris Pratt as our main hero of all people, the film's humor mixes great with one or two moments of seriousness that strengthen the film and the universe around it. Also, the soundtrack's pretty nice. It's got some good rock, got some good old classics, and it fits well with the action. If I do have any complaints, which I do, pretty much in the job description, they are few in number. I feel like a few things that probably wouldn't go along with most other groups of friends just to kind of let slide. At the time, I feel like the movie kind of underutilized its own potential. Granted, that's taken care of in the sequel, and I'll get to that, and they only had 3 hours to tell the story, so I'll let it slide. All in all, another great film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but for once, one that can stand on its own, 2 feet, rather than having to, know this whole mountain of backstory for the film after reading the entire comic book series or watching the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe again, looking at Avengers 3, basically Civil War. It was basically Avengers 3, let's be real. Well, that's enough for this week. I'll get to Guardians 2 eventually. As always, thanks for watching and have a spooky day.
Shut the fuck up!